Hi, I'm Reis Paluso, breathwork coach. Today we will be exploring our breath in terms of releasing control. It'll be about 10 minutes. Find yourself a nice, comfortable place to sit or lie down, entirely up to you. You don't really need to see anything, so it's really just listening and flowing with me. So begin by closing your eyes if that feels appropriate, or you can just take your gaze away from the screen and just an open, soft gaze. And as you start here, just bringing your attention inward. First, just feeling your body in whatever position that you're in. You can feel your seat on the ground, your sit bones. You can feel your clothing on your skin. Just really sensing the space around you. Listening to the sounds in the room. And bringing your attention now to your breath. Feeling it just really moving in space. Notice it's automatic, it's happening. You don't even need to do anything. It's there, like a pulse. So just feeling the inhale open and expand, feel the exhale relax, coming back to center. And as you're breathing, noticing where attention lies in your body. Notice where there's control in your breath. Also noticing the spaces where it feels nice and open, nice and flowing. Just giving yourself a moment here just to kind of draw your attention around in your physical body, scanning, feeling. Before we begin actually manually changing our breath, just notice your state of being. That could be how you're feeling. Maybe there's a word, a phrase that encapsulates that. I always like to create these bookends at the front and back end, so this check-in allowing us to really notice where we're at. And we'll start by taking a nice smooth breath, breathing in through your nose. Exhale out of your nose, let it go. Notice as you're breathing now, you're doing the breath. So there's this sense of engagement as you inhale again through your nose, expand. Exhale, squeeze it out. So you can feel this engagement in both directions. Inhale, breathe. Expanding wide. Exhale, draw it back into the middle. Really feeling this tone of your breath. You're doing the breathing. There's this feeling of an expansion and contraction where you're engaging both sides of the breath. Inhale and exhale. And as you're breathing in this way, I like to imagine, particularly when my breath is engaged, that I'm like a rock. How would a rock be breathing? It's solid. There's form to the breath. You can feel it. You might even be able to hear yourself breathe and really allow that to kind of open up, explore it for about 3 or 4 breaths. As you exhale, push the air out. Inhale, expand wide. Exhale back into the middle. One more. For a moment, just pause here. You can hold your breath, or you can just find kind of a gentle rhythm. Just allow yourself to just be here for a moment. Noticing the sensations. You might even feel a little bit lightheadedness, temperature change. You just engage the breath in this way. So now I want you to imagine you're like a piece of paper. So there's still form, but the paper kind of flows and moves a little bit. So as you inhale now, allow this sense of kind of like freedom to come in. So there's not as much engagement as you inhale. And there's not as much engagement as you exhale, but you're still there with it. You're still doing the breath. So letting that feeling of connectedness to both the inhale and the exhale remain there. You might notice the sound of the breath has changed just a little bit. It's gotten a little bit quieter. And remember, we're releasing control here. So now there's this sense of releasing the force on the inhale and the force on the exhale. So I want you to now bring your attention to the inhale. So breathing in for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, you're there. Keep it going with the breath. Inhaling, exhaling, drawing it back into the middle. 3 more. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. Drop it out. In again. And let it go. Let's do one more for good measure, nice and slow. Inhale, pulling your ribs wide, expanding horizontally. Exhale, drawing it back into the center. Again, pause here. No movement of breath, you're holding your breath. Exhale, hold, just gentle. Notice where there's tension still in your body. You can even kind of shake it out a little bit. And now, as we move back into the breath, imagine like you're water. So inhale as if you're water, fluid. There's this sense of freedom now, even more so, going from rock to paper to now water. And just like water, there's no sense of being solid or force or engagement, but you're still with the breath, doing the breath. But now notice the breath has become quiet. Maybe even the volume of how much air you're bringing into your body has been reduced. Keep breathing. So now we're going to bring that count in. So inhale for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Keep it going. Remember, release control. So you're still doing the breath, but the control and the activation has been removed. Be like water, just like Bruce Lee says. Fluid. It's almost like you're just gently moving in space. This quiet, open breath. Keep going. Counting in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. Expand now, in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time, in, open, fluid, out. Pause. Hold your breath just for a moment here. Notice in your body how things have shifted and changed. Just this subtle act of tweaking and changing the engagement of our breath can simply allow us to feel more grounded, a little more calm. When you're ready, just allowing your breath to come back, finding that natural rhythm. Just feeling where you're at now. Remember that state of being that you labeled in the beginning. How do you feel now, right here, after about 10 minutes of conscious breathing, shifting and changing and really releasing control? Now as you move off the mat into your life, where can you release that control and be in the flow? And let your breath be your guide. Thank you for joining. See you next time.